Survival is a choice. I ain't disciplined. Check the routine.
It's the iron discipline forged in the heat. Walking to the cadence of the concrete ass street. No shortcuts, no excuses, just the iron ass will. Climbing every second up the industrial ass hill. Iron discipline, the armor of the mind. Leaving the confusion and the debris ass behind. The drum is a hammer, the rhythm is a code. Handling the burden on that heavy ass road. I wake up at 5 before the city sideway. Calculating every single move that I ass make. The SP is heating, the rhythm is a grind. Leaving the distractions and the static ass behind. Iron disciplined, the way that I breathe. Keeping the focus tucked into the ass sleeve. The piano was a stab, repetitive and the sharp. Playing the industrial ass urban side harp. I seen the strong ones buckle when the routine ass break. Trying to find a shortcut for the heavens ass sake. But the iron is patient, the iron is the firm. Helping you to finish out the limited ass term. I'm all in the spirit, checking the ass spine. Making sure the vertebrae is actually ass fine. It ain't about the talent, it's about the ass stay. Doing the work in the middle of the ass fray. Let heaven overwhelm. Let the hell it overwhelm.
The name of game, name of game, name of game. The name of game. Yeah. The name of the game.
Silent majority. Watch the word.
The name of the game.
It's the silent majority, moving in the lane, doing all the labor without looking for the fame. No cameras, no flashing lights, just a solid ass ground. Building up the kingdom without making a sound. Silent majority, the spine of the block. Keeping it moving while the talkers all talk. The realest ones are quiet, that's a universal ass law. Handling the business with a clinical ass jaw. I see the loud ones shouting from the digital ass roof, trying to find a validation, looking for the proof. But the real power is solid, a low frequency ass hum coming from the place where the ancestors ass come. The silent majority, the brothers on the grind, leaving the static and the ego ass behind. They at the job early, they the last ones to leave, wearing the integrity on the industrial ass sleeve. I'm auditing the noise, checking the volume ass knob, realizing that the shouting is a desperate ass job. The piano is a loop, the snare is a crack, taking the authority and the power ass back. It ain't about the views or the momentary ass hype, it's about the character and the original ass type. I'm a student of the stillness, scholar of the hush, finding the treasure in the industrial ass rush. I met a man in the warehouse 40 years deep. Said the biggest secrets are the ones you ask your last keep. If you let them see the blueprint, they try to steal the stone. Build your own fortress in the silent ass zone. I took that to heart, adjusted the cadence ass walk, realizing that the action is the real ass talk. The baseline is walking heavy and the firm, watching the cycle in the limited ass term. We are alchemists, turning the silence into gold. A story of the victory that was never ass told. The horn stab is repetitive, a warning ass sound, rising like a spirit from the underground ass ground. If you add the volume, but you subtract the deed, you end up with the residue of the industrial ass greed. When the sun goes down in the block, get quiet ass still. I'm the last man standing on industrial ass hill. I wanna leave a record that is solid and raw, a permanent defiance of the plastic ass law. Silent majority, the final ass transmission. Before we execute the final ass mission, I'm signing off quiet, let the scratching ass rise. A cloud of the witnesses in the city side skies. The realest ones are breathing, the realest ones stay working in the shadows of the everyday ass day. No need for the trophies or the crowds as applause, just following the spirit and the natural ass laws. The session is adjourned, the ledger ass is closed, between the thorns and the urban ass roads. Moving silence. Gangstar style. Peace.
Yeah. It's not about the currency.
It's not about the currency. It's not about the currency. It's about the word, the debt of honor.
Pay up. It's the debt of honor, the heaviest ass bill, built on the spirit and the iron ass will. No red ink, just the suit and the stains. Counting the loyalty inside of the ass veins. Debt of honor, you can't walk away. The price is a person and everyday ass day. Keep your words solid or the foundation ass break. Doing whatever the integrity ass to, whatever the integrity ass take. I'm standing by the post where the shadows ass meet. Writing out the ledger of the concrete ass street. The snare is a snap, the kick is a thud. Rising like a giant from the industrial ass mud. I seen the brothers forget exactly what they ass owed to the ones who stay solid in industrial ass show. They think the money is the answer to the ass debt, but they ain't seen the interest on the loyalty ass yet. I'm harder than the character, checking the ass heart, realizing the honor is the essential ass part. The horn loop is repetitive, a warning ass sound, rising like a spirit from the underground ass ground. If you take the help but you subtract the ass pride, you end up with a hollow ass feeling inside. The debt of honor is a spiritual ass loan, payable only in the silent ass zone. I met an old soldier by the park bench, ass seat said the biggest debt is the one you asked me in the mirror when the sun go down and the ass light leave you alone with the ghosts of the ass night. I took that to heart, adjusted the ass flow. Everything you reap is everything you ass sow. The baseline is walking deep in the ass firm, watching the cycle and the limited ass term. We are alchemists turning the promise into ass gold. Story of the victory that was never ass told. If you trade the honor for a momentary ass shine, you end up with the residue of the industrial ass line. I keep my word heavy like a brick of the ass lead, doing exactly what the ancestors ass said. When the sun climbs slow and the fog gas clear up, I'm still at the table with the water ass cup. Debt of honor, I'm signing off ass real, vibrating in the marrow in the industrial ass still. I wanna leave a record that is solid in the ass true. I'm a like signature for the chosen ass few. If the book closes now and the light goes ass dim, don't remember the verse, just remember the ass grim. Honor is a tax that you pay every ass hour. Watching the concrete swallow the ass flower. The session is adjourned, the debt is ass paid by the moves that the spirit and the hard ass made. I'm signing off clinical, let the horn stab ass rise. A cloud of the witnesses in the city side ass skies. Yeah, balance the books. Honor, peace, 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 peace.
Yeah. From the eldest to the youngest, it's not old, it's timeless. Listen, yeah, y'all. It's the hand-me-down wisdom, passed through the years, washed in the struggle in the silent room tears. It fits a bit loose till you grow to the size of the truth reflected in your grandfather's eyes. Hand-me-down wisdom, the fabric is tough for a world that is jagged and a road that is rough. Keep the gems polished, keep the legacy bright. A torch for the brothers in the middle of the night. I remember the kitchen, the smell of the tea, and the way that the veteran looked straight at me. He didn't have money, he didn't have gold, but he had the stories that needed to be told. He said, son, the clothes will eventually tear, but the character is something that you always will wear. I took that to heart, tucked it under my skin, the place where the spirit and the courage begin. The snare hits heavy like a gavel on wood, doing exactly what a real man should. The soul sample loops like a memory fade, reflecting the choices that the ancestors made. I'm on it in the heritage, checking the roots, walking through the city in the old man's boots. It's the way we handle pressure, the way we stand tall, learning how to rise every time that we fall. The wisdom is a coat for the wintertime cold, protecting the soul from the lies being sold. I see the new gen generation throwing jewels in the trash, trading their history for a moment of cash. But you can't buy the depth and you can't rent the soul. You need the foundation to be actually whole. The baseline is walking melodic and deep, like a promise that a brother is determined to keep. We are alchemists, turning the past into light, making sure the future is exceptionally bright. The wisdom is heavy, but the burden is grace, a permanent map for the human side race.
Water every room. Water in the wind.
When the sun goes down and the record side ends, I'm passing the message to my brothers and friends. Hand me down wisdom, the final report on the wins and the losses in the urban side sport. I wanna leave a legacy, solid and raw, beyond the boundaries of the plastic side law. I'm signing off grateful, let the soul sample rise. A cloud of the witnesses in the city side sky. Stay humble, stay patient, stay true to the path, and save your spirit from the ignorance wrath. The session is over, the lesson is clear. The voice of the elders is the only thing I hear.
Water in the wind.
Yeah. Pass it on.
Water in the wind.
Value the source.
Water in the wind.
Peace.
Water in the wind.
Yeah. The final stage, from the shadow to the light. The master's apprentice. Watch the elevation. I'm the master's apprentice, sharpening the blade, moving through the light in the industrial shade. The technique is ancient, the rhythm is new, doing what the millions are failing to do. Master's apprentice, the student of the craft, building up the fortress from the deck to the shaft. The drum is the teacher, the silence is the test, putting all the amateur theories to rest. I spent 1,000 nights in the lab with the ghosts, studying the masters and the heavenly host. How to chop the rhythm, how to loop the soul, how to keep the spirit in a state of control. The snare is a thunder, the kick is a quake, correcting every single little Remy mistake. I'm auditing the legends, checking the flow, learning how to navigate the industrial show. It's a discipline of iron, a labor of love. Watching the vultures from the mountain above. The strings are majestic, a grand scale sound, rising like a titan from the underground ground. I'm not seeking a title, I'm seeking a skill, the steady-handed power of the sovereign will. I'm at the Grandmaster. I met the Grandmaster at the end of the hall. He said the only way to rise is to give it your all. Don't look at the clock, don't look at the fame, just focus on the purity and the weight of the name. I took that to heart, sharpened up the delivery, escaping the chains of the mental side misery. The baseline is driving, heavy and firm, watching the completion of the limited term. We are alchemists, turning the effort to gold, a story of the mastery that was never told. The piano chime is constant, a clock in the head, remembering exactly what the great one said. If you add the practice but you subtract the ego, you find a secret place where the true ones go. The apprenticeship is over, the transition is near. The vision is sharp and the purpose is clear. The master's apprentice, signing off strong in the place where the rhythm and the power belong. I wanna leave a record that is epic and raw, a final definition of the lyrical law. I'm signing off legendary, let the scratches rise. The fire of the student in the master's eyes. Stay focused, stay lethal, stay in the zone, taking a seat on the industrial throne. The session is closed, the album is done, the battle is finished and the victory is won. Peace to the architects, peace to the kings. Listen to the way that the mastery sings. Yeah, class is adjourned, the transition is complete. Now you know the code. Peace. Not in the books, in the blood, in the blood, yeah.
Unwritten statutes, obey the code. It's the unwritten statutes, the laws of the ass block. Stronger than the steel and the heavy ass lock. No lawyers, no judges, just the street side ass law. Handling the business with a clinical ass jaw. Unwritten statutes, written in the ass suit. Where the wisdom grows deep from the very ass root. Follow the rhythm, or the rhythm gonna ass break. Doing whatever the survival ass take. I'm a student of the curb, scholar of the ass lane. Writing out the history of the industrial ass brain. The snare is a snap, the kick is an ass thud. Rising like a giant from the concrete ass mud. I see the young guns trying to rewrite the ass rules, not knowing they just the industrial ass tools. The statute is simple, stay humble, stay ass true. Watch what the people around you actually ass do. The piano was a stab, repetitive in the ass sharp. Playing the industrial urban side ass harp. I'm art in the code, checking the ass line, making sure the vertebrae is actually ass fine. It ain't about the lyrics or the jewelry ass glow. It's the physics of the hunger in the industrial ass show. The statute is a filter, a spiritual ass screen, separating the real from the fake ass machine. No, the first rule, no talk. No talk, no talk. Second rule, one. Word rule, second rule, one. Yo, the first rule, no talk. The second rule, one. The word rule, second rule, one. Yo, the first rule, no talk. The second rule, work. The third rule, listen. Yo, I met an old head by the radiator ass vent. Said the biggest waste is the time you ass spent trying to explain what the people already ass know. Just follow the statutes and the industrial ass flow. I took that to heart, sharpened up the ass flow. Everything you reap is everything you ass sow. The baseline is walking heavy and the ass firm. Watching the cycle and the limited ass term. We are alchemists turning the soot into ass gold. The story of the survival that was never ass told. If you add the volume but you subtract the ass D, you end up with the residue of the industrial ass greed. The statute don't change, the statute don't ass blink. It's the physics of the hustle and the way that we ass think. When the sun goes down and the block get quiet ass still, I'm the last man standing on industrial ass hill. Unwritten statutes, the final ass report on the wins and the losses in the urban ass sport. I wanna leave a record that is jagged and the ass raw. Permanent defiance of the plastic ass law. I'm signing off clinical, let the snare ass crack. Taking the authority and the power ass back. Stay focused, stay solid, stay in the ass zone. Handling the business on the frequency of your ass on. The session is over, the code is ass set. Everything you paid for is everything you ass get. Statutes forever, the energy is ass peak. This is how the 90's actually ass speak. Yo, yeah, case closed. Code remains. Peace. Yo. Yeah. From the lobby to the roof. Vertical miles. Yo. Every floor is a lesson. Yeah. Yo, it's the vertical miles, climbing through the gray, finding out the secrets of the everyday ass day. From the basement darkness to the skyline ass view, doing exactly what we born to ass do. Vertical miles, heavy on the ass lungs, climbing up the ladder where the hero's ass hung. Every floor is a chapter, every stair is an ass line, walking the path for the original ass design. Yo, I started at the zero in the industrial ass dirt, understanding exactly how the physics ass hurt. The lobby was a gauntlet of the shadows and the ass fear. Before the vision started getting actually ass clear, I checked the elevator, stuck on the ass 3. Same graffiti tag, rest in peace, Lee ass. I take the stairs instead, one by the ass one, calculating everything that needs to be ass done. The 4th floor smelt like the honey bun ass hope, between the hard reality and the industrial ass rope. I'm harder in the climb, checking the ass pace, realizing the stairs are a marathon ass race. The piano is ethereal, a minor key ass dream, reflecting the reality of the industrial ass scheme. Scheme by scheme. Yeah. By the 8th floor, the air
there getting ass thin, wondering where the ending and the start ass begin. I see the brothers resting on the landing ass space with the hollow ass look on the human ass face. I tell them keep moving, don't let the weight ass drop. The view is much better when you reach the ass top. I'm a vertical nomad, a project side ass king, waiting for the treasure that the higher ass bring. The baseline is a drone, a low frequency ass growl, like a hungry wolf on a midnight ass prowl. We are alchemists turning the concrete into ass gold. A story of the survival that was never ass told. The higher you climb, more you ass see the hidden geometry of the industrial ass misery. Yeah. I reach the rooftop, the metal door ass creak. Listen to the way that the city side ass speak. 10 floors below, the world look ass small, like a cardboard version of the city side ass hall. Vertical miles, I'm signing off ass high, underneath the velvet of the midnight ass sky. I wanna leave a record that is muffled and the ass deep, something for the shadows and the ghosts to ass keep. If you stay in the basement, you stay in the ass dark, but if you climb the stairs, you can find the ass spark. The view is a witness, the wind is an ass friend, telling you the story from the start to the ass end. I'm standing on a ledge, looking at the ass glow, ready for the next stop in the industrial ass show. When swell, yeah, top floor, vertical, peace, vertical, vertical, peace. Yeah. Talk is cheap. Count the hours. Count the scars. Yo. This that grind ethics, no shortcuts here. Paid every single due, made it crystal clear. Clock in, clock out, same dirty block. Same beat, same pen, new line, new shock. This that grind ethics, carved in the bone. Stand up, chest out, handle it alone. If it ain't blood, sweat, tears in the mix, then it ain't real work, just politics. I ain't impressed by the chain of the shine. Show me 20 winners still stuck on the grind. Show me who was solid when the phone went dead. Who ate last just to keep the crew fed. Who stayed broke just to keep their word while the rest disappeared soon as drama occurred. I seen day ones turn ghosts over small change. Same face, new mask, whole soul strange. The schedule was brutal, same cycle all week. Same staircase, same hallway, same leak. You either build discipline or break in half. No applause, no cameras when you do the math. I kept notes on every season I bled. Learned you can't grow if you live soft instead. Respect ain't a theory, it's a daily tax. You either show proof or you face the act. This that grind ethics, no shortcuts here. Paid every single due, made it crystal clear. Clock in, clock out, same dirty block. Same beat, same pen, new line, new shock. This that grind ethics, carved in the bone. Stand up, chest out, handle it alone. If it ain't blood, sweat, tears in the mix, then it ain't real work, just parlor tricks. Everybody want the glory, not the long cold nights, not the 10 false starts, not the quiet fights, not the days you question if you're losing your mind. Staring at the ceiling trying to read a sign. They only see the footage from the highlight reel. Never saw the hunger that you had to conceal. Never saw the winner with the heat turn low. Still showing up early when it hurt to go. I put the pride on mute, let the work talk first. Either I get busy or I ride in the hearse. Simple line drawn. You grind or you beg. Either plant seeds now or you break your leg. No mentor, no hand on the back. Just an old spiral book and a plan of attack. If it take 10 years, then it take 10 years. Same boots, same roots, same sweat, same fears. This that grind ethics, no shortcuts here. Paid every single due, made it crystal clear. Clock in, clock out, same dirty block. Same beat, same pen, new line, new shock. This that grind ethics, carved in the bone. Stand up, chest out, handle it alone. If it ain't blood, sweat, tears in the mix, then it ain't real work, just parlor tricks. When the last man standing is the one that stayed, not the loudest, just the one that never strayed. That's who the block quote when the years go by. Name carved quiet in the concrete sky. You gotta die to the comfort, kill at first. Can't chase easy and expect the thirst to grind. Don't care what excuse you bring, only counts laps when you finish the ring. They want the crown with a clean white shirt,
But royalty is measured in the stains from the dirt, measured in the times you were dead on your feet, still laced up and walk back to the beat. I don't pray for a break, I pray for a spine, pray for a clear head, pray I use time if the numbers on the clock stop spinning today. I wanna know every second was put in play. This that grind ethics, no shortcuts here, paid every single due, made it crystal clear. Clock in, clock out, same dirty block, same beat, same pen, new line, new shot. This that grind ethics, carved in the bone, stand up, chest out, handle it alone. If it ain't blood, sweat, tears in the mix, then it ain't real work, just parlor tricks. This that grind ethics, no shortcuts here, paid every single due, made it crystal clear. Clock in, clock out, same dirty block, same beat, same pen, new line, new shot. This that grind ethics, carved in the bone, stand up, chest out, handle it alone. If it ain't blood, sweat, tears in the mix, then it ain't real work, just parlor tricks. Yeah, punch out, same time but more. No complaints, no complaints, no complaints, no complaints.
Listen close. Some rules aren't written down, but you break them. You pay the tax.
It's the iron law written on the concrete slab. Don't reach for what you know you cannot grab. Respect the hierarchy or you face the check. The heavy chain hanging around that heavy neck. A code of conduct that is older than the street. Bitter taste of victory, a sour defeat.
Discipline is rigid like a metal bar. It dictates exactly who and what you are.
The gavel comes down with a terrible force, knocking the ambition right off of the course. There is no appeal and there is no court. Life is a battle, not a spectator sport. You step out of line and the consequence is swift, setting a divide and a permanent rift. Silence is golden when the questions are asked, keeping the intention permanently masked. The structure is ancient, built on the bone, sitting on a jagged and uncomfortable throne. You pay your dues early or you pay them late, but the collector waits right outside the gate. Ignorance is not an excuse for the crime. Doing the transaction or doing the time, the principles are solid, harder than the steel. The only thing that matters is keeping it real. It's the iron law written on the concrete slab. Don't reach for what you know you cannot grab. Respect the hierarchy or you face the check. The heavy chain hanging around that heavy neck. A code of conduct that is older than the street. Bitter taste of victory, a sour defeat.
Discipline is rigid like a metal bar. It dictates exactly who and what you are.
Loyalty is mandated, never optional. The punishment is physical and topical. You give your word, you better back it with the weight before the situation starts to escalate. A promise broken is a bridge that burns down. News travels fast all across the town. The foundation cracks if the pillars are weak. The strong remain silent while the fearful speak. I observed the protocol since I was a youth, finding out the ugly and unfiltered truth. Gravity pulls everything down to the dirt. The lesson is valuable, but the lesson hurt. Order must be kept in the midst of the chaos, paying the toll to the mythological Chiron. Cross the line once and there is no return. Watch the bridges crumble and watch them burn. It's the iron law written on a concrete slab. Don't reach for what you know you cannot grab. Respect the hierarchy or you face the check. The heavy chain hanging around that heavy neck. A code of conduct that is older than the street. Bitter taste of victory, a sour defeat.
Discipline is rigid like a metal bar. It dictates exactly who and what you are.
It governs the block like a gravity field. Force the opposition to eventually yield. Exceptions are made for the king or the pawn. From the dead of night to the break of the dawn. The ledger is balanced with a ruthless hand, drawing a division in the shifting sand. You violate the statute, you forfeit the right to walk amongst the wolves in the middle of the night. I study the constitution of the pavement, avoiding the trap of the mental enslavement. Hard heads learn when they hit the brick wall. Pride comes first right before the big fall. So memorize the statutes and follow the guide. Swallow the ego and swallow the pride. The iron law stands when everything fades, sharper than the razor and the switchblade.
The iron law written on a concrete slab.
Don't reach for what you know you cannot grab. Respect the hierarchy or you face the check. The heavy chain hanging around the heavy neck. A code of conduct that is older than the street. Bitter taste of victory, a sour defeat.
Discipline is rigid like a metal bar. It dictates exactly who and what you are.
It's the iron law written on a concrete slab. Don't reach for what
heavy neck. A code of conduct that is older than the street. Bitter taste of victory, a sour defeat.
Discipline is rigid like a metal bar. It dictates exactly who and what you are.
Yeah, unbreakable, written in stone. Iron law, iron law, iron law, iron law, iron.
A 2:17 a.m. bedroom door flies off track, boots stomping heavy, flashlight attack, police, hands up, face on the floor, ram sweeping rooms, kicking every door, heart pounding wild, stomach in knots, stash box under mattress, pray they don't spot, dogs barking loud, sniffing every crack, neighbors peeking through blinds from the back, they flip the couch, tear the carpet seams, photographing evidence, living nightmares, wife screaming questions, kids crying scared, night raid terror, nothing prepared.
Night raid, blue lights in the window glow, turning life upside down in the midnight show. Flashlights, hunting secrets in the dark. One wrong move ends it with the spark.
They hear.
Night raid, blue lights in the window glow, turning life upside down in the midnight show. Flashlights, hunting secrets in the dark. One wrong move ends it with the spark.
They hear. Sergeant barking orders, where's the product at? Metal clicking cuffs, reading Miranda fact. They bag the scales, bag the triple beam. Evidence mounting like a bad dream. Found the burner phone with the coded calls. Timeline matching up with the precinct walls. I stay silent, lawyer card in hand, but they smell the guilt like bloodhounds can. 2 hours dragging, neighbors all awake, watching the circus for the morning break. Pushed in the wagon, siren screaming loud. Night raid complete, draped in the shroud.
Night raid, blue lights in the window glow, turning life upside down in the midnight show. Flashlights, hunting secrets in the dark. One wrong move ends it with the spark.
They hear.
Night raid, blue lights in the window glow, turning life upside down in the midnight show. Flashlights, hunting secrets in the dark. One wrong move ends it with the spark.
Yeah. Holding cell, waiting, arraignment at 9. Lawyer scrambling, motions to buy me time. Bail set high, family scraping funds. Paranoia permanent, trust comes undone. Word on the street who called in the tip. Snitch in the circle, loyalty eclipse. Night raid, trauma replay in my head. Every shadow moving, every card is red. Windows stay locked, blinds always pulled. Living paranoid, feeling like the fool. One careless night and the empire fell. Night raid story that I live to tell.
Night raid, blue lights in the window glow, turning life upside down in the midnight show. Flashlights, hunting secrets in the dark. One wrong move ends it with the spark. Night raid, blue lights in the window glow, turning life upside down in the midnight show. Flashlights, hunting secrets in the dark. One wrong move ends it with the spark. Cell door clangs, lawyer time. Handcuffs click, fade out, fade out.
Something ain't connecting. The chain is broken. It's broken. Check the circle. Identify the gap. There's a missing link in the chain of command. Something in the plan didn't go how we planned. A weakness in the structure, causing it to snap. Caught inside the middle of a self-made trap. Searching for the variable, causing a break. Wondering how much more the spirit can take. The connection is severed, signal is dead. Questions spinning rapidly inside of their head. I count the faces and the numbers don't align. Reading the behavior and the subtle sign. Someone dropped the baton in the middle of the race. Now we scrambling to try and save the face. Information leaking like a hole in the pipe. Don't believe the gossip and the media hype. The circle got a breach in the air getting thin. Wondering who let the opposition in. I retrace the steps to the point of the split. Looking for the piece that doesn't seem to fit. A phantom in the operation, causing a stall. Waiting for the hammer to eventually fall. Trust is a currency that's losing its value. Checking on the roster and the personal menu. The integrity is compromised, structure is bent. Money came in, but nobody knows where it went. There's a missing link in the chain of command. Something in the plan didn't go
go how we plan. A weakness in the structure, causing it to snap. Caught inside the middle of a self-made trap. Searching for the variable, causing a break. Wondering how much more the spirit can take. The connection is severed, signal is dead. Question spinning rapidly inside of the head. Yeah. The instinct screams that the picture is wrong. Playing the same note in a different song. A disconnect between the word and the deed. Planting the corruption and the poisonous seed. I analyze the movement of the people close. Who was acting strange, who was doing the most? The shadow of betrayal is a heavy cloud. Silence in the room, but the thoughts are loud. The evolution halted by a flaw in the gene. The dirtiest maneuvering I ever seen. They smiling in the face, but the hand is concealed. Waiting for the motive to be finally revealed. A rusty component in the well-oiled machine. Wiping off the evidence to keep it clean. But the gap is visible, the void is vast. Shadows of the future eating up the past. There's a missing link in the chain of command. Something in the plan didn't go how we planned. A weakness in the structure, causing it to snap. Caught inside the middle of a self-made trap. Searching for the variable, causing the break. Wondering how much more the spirit can take. The connection is severed, signal is dead. Question spinning rapidly inside of the head. You can't build a castle on a broken base. Disappearing swiftly without leaving a trace. The weak link shatters when the tension is high. Looking for an alibi or reason why. I cut the losses early before it spreads. Severing the hydra and the multiple heads. Isolation is better than a false alliance. Operating strictly on a street science. The puzzle is incomplete, pieces are lost. Calculating damage and the total cost. Once the trust is broken, it can never mend. The official beginning of the bitter end. So I tighten the grip and I weld the joint. Making sure I emphasize the final point. Find a weak spot, cut it out fast. Make sure the next formation is built to last. There's a missing link in the chain of command. Something in the plan didn't go how we planned. A weakness in the structure, causing it to snap. Caught inside the middle of a self-made trap. Searching for the variable, causing a break. Wondering how much more the spirit can take. The connection is severed, signal is dead. Question spinning rapidly inside of the head. Yeah, there's a missing link in the chain of command. Something in the plan didn't go how we planned. A weakness in the structure, causing it to snap. Caught inside the middle of a self-made trap. Searching for the variable, causing a break. Wondering how much more the spirit can take. The connection is severed, signal is dead. Question spinning rapidly inside of the head. Yeah, find the breach, close the gap, or the whole thing falls. Yeah,
Yo, 3 a.m. forklift beat echoing cold. Warehouse ghosts working for minimum gold. Forklifts humming, cardboard towers high. Night shift soldiers under fluorescent sky. Eddie from Brooklyn talks his daughter dreams. Lost custody, battle life and seams. Marcus from Queens hides the limp from work. Warehouse back injury, benefits jerk. Pallet jack fights, cardboard box wars. Night shift brotherhood behind loading doors. Coffee black burning through the midnight grind. Warehouse ghosts keeping family behind. Warehouse ghosts, night shift unseen. Forklifts humming where the lost men convene. Minimum wage, maximum sacrifice. Warehouse ghosts paying the family price. Twice. Earned out. Radio static playing old school jams. LL Cool J through the shipping manifest plans. Breaks in the cage smoking Newport longs. Warehouse talk heavy where the real talk belongs. Supervisor walks rounds with the clipboard tight. Like night shift whispers when he steps out sight. Boxes labeled wrong, inventory games. Warehouse hustle keeping honest names. Dawn creeping slow through the loading dock glass. Warehouse ghost punching out at last. Body aching heavy but the
rent gets paid. Warehouse life where the real men wade. Warehouse ghosts, night shift unseen. Forklifts humming where the lost men convene. Minimum wage, maximum sacrifice. Warehouse ghosts paying the family price. Price. Herb out. Come on. Yo, home to sleeping kids, wife with morning kiss. Warehouse dirt washed off in the shower mist. Dreams of owning trucks, running on fleet. Warehouse reality, cold concrete feet. Eddie got promoted to the day shift lead. Mark is still limping, but the pain pills freed. Night shift bond stronger than blood ever be. Warehouse ghosts, family eternally. Punch the clock daily, grind without cease. Warehouse ghosts, building future peace. From pallet jack wars to the foreman throne. Warehouse ghosts never work alone. Warehouse ghosts, night shift unseen. Forklifts humming where the lost men convene. Minimum wage, maximum sacrifice. Warehouse ghosts paying the family price. Price. Clock out. Yeah. Clock out. Clock out. No. Clock out. Street lights glow. Bass drops low.
Walking down the block, see the pile on the curb. A sight that disturbs, a noun and a verb. A mattress with a stain, a broken lampshade. A whole life exposed in the public parade. The marshal came knocking at the crack of the dawn. Now the family history is spread on the lawn. A teddy bear sitting in the mud and the dirt. A visual image of the pain and the hurt. People walking by, looking through the trash, searching for a treasure in the tragic crash. It's an eviction notice written in the wood, misunderstood by the neighborhood. Curbside kingdom, waiting for the truck. Bad timing mixed with the bad luck. A life unpacked and thrown on the street, where the misery and the concrete meet. I see a photo album, opening its pages. Faces from the past, faces from the ages. Smiling at a wedding, smiling at a birth. Now soaking up the water of the heavy earth. The drawer is open, showing empty space. The privacy violation of the human race. It rained last night, now the wood is warped, covered by a blue and plastic tarp. But the wind blew it off, revealing the shame. Nobody knows the face, nobody knows the name. Just a pile of junk to the passerby, underneath the gray and indifferent sky. Curbside kingdom, waiting for the truck. Bad timing mixed with the bad luck. A life unpacked and thrown on the street, where the misery and the concrete. Tonight the scavengers will pick apart the bones, taking the chairs and the rotary phones, recycling the tragedy for a couple of bucks, while the sanitation driver doesn't give a fuck. It could be me tomorrow, could be you next week. The economy is strong but the future is weak. One missed check, one medical bill, rolling down the side of the steep hill. I walk a little faster, don't wanna look. Closing the chapter of the heavy book. Curbside kingdom, waiting for the truck. Bad timing mixed with the bad luck. A life unpacked and thrown on the street, where the misery and the concrete meet. Garbage truck, hydraulic sound. Crunch, let's go. Sad piano loop fades.
Clear. Rewind that back. Listen close. Yeah. Basement tape deck, spinning the reels, capturing exactly how the spirit feels. Is in the background, warmth in the sound, underground treasure that we finally found. Basement tape deck, spinning the reels, capturing exactly how the spirit feels. Is in the background, warmth in the sound, underground treasure that we finally found. Dim light bulbs swinging, smell of old dust. Creating music is an absolute must. 4-track recorder sitting on the crate, working past midnight, sealing the fate. Sample the vinyl, chop it precise, looping the drum break, keep it nice. Lyrics written, scribbled on a napkin piece, finding the release, finding the peace. Microphone taped to the broomstick stand, rawest production in all the land. No fancy studio, no engineer, just pure passion ringing crystal clear. Yeah. Basement tape deck, spinning the reels, capturing exactly how the spirit feels. Is in the background, warmth in the sound, underground treasure that we finally found. Pass the cassette to the homies at school, check out the tape, acting real cool. Headphones on, nodding to the beat, gritty and raw, bringing the heat. Dubbing copies on the dual deck stereo, spreading the sound, letting the area know. Max L Nunty, gold label shine, capturing the moment, capturing time. It wasn't about money, wasn't about fame, it was the love of the hip-hop game. Basement laboratory, cooking the stew, me and the crew doing what we do, yeah. Basement tape deck, spinning the reels, capturing exactly how the spirit feels. It's in the background, warmth in the sound, underground treasure that we finally found. Years go by, digital takes the lead, but analog warmth is what I truly need. Find an old shoebox, tapes inside, instant nostalgia, nowhere to hide. Pop it in the deck, press the play key. Younger version of myself talking to me. Flow might be sloppy, beat might drift, but the energy there is a priceless gift. Basement tape deck, time machine true, taking me back to the old school view. Preserve the history, keep it alive. Basement tape deck helps me survive, yeah. Basement tape deck, spinning the reels, capturing exactly how the spirit feels. Is in the background, warmth in the sound, underground treasure that we finally found. Tape rewind and sound, EJ, silence, jazz guitar fades.
Yeah. Same corner, different year, same lesson. Yeah, yeah. Every block got a corner epilogue, little footnote under every dialogue. Names written small in the bricks and fog. Same script, same wrist, same catalog. We just try not to end as a quote in chalk. Try not to be a rumor when the neighbors talk. Same bench, same store, same curb, same log. Writing out another corner epilogue. Yeah, yeah. Shorty used to post by the Chinese gate. Brown bag dinner, 50 cents on the plate. Always had a deck of cards, never played fair. Half the block grew up in that folding chair. Watched the flip mixtapes out the milk crate. Every Friday night battling the rent date. He ain't a shooter, he ain't no boss, just a dude with a tally of wins and losses. He put his last dollar in a studio jar. Said either this works or I'm right where we are. I seen the doubt in his pop's old face. Same boots, same coat, stuck in the place. But he wrote 16 with a chip big pen. Over bus engine hum and the clap of hens. 1 year later when the tape got love, the same corner nodded like we knew Lil Cuz. Every block got a corner epilogue, little footnote under every dialogue. Names written small in the bricks and fog. Same script, same wrist, same catalog. We just try not to end as a quote in chalk. Try not to be a rumor when the neighbors talk. Same bench, same store, same curb, same log. Writing out another corner epilogue. Old head on the crate by the ice cream freezer. Used to move weight, now
now a storytelling preacher. Said back in '88, I was nice with it. Whole Ave knew the plate when the dice hit it. But the pager kept buzzing like a hornet swarm, and the pride didn't fit in a human form. One bad call by the payphone stand. Now his best friend Dirt, other homies on remand. He tapped his cane on the gum-stained ground. Loyalty ain't loyalty if you shout it out loud. It's who's still here when the phone don't ring, when you walking out the gate and you own one thing. Young boys laugh, say he's stuck in time, while he hearing every flaw when they rookie rhyme. He don't chase clout, he just sips his tea. But the whole script move, how we taught them low-key. Every block got a corner epilogue, little footnote under every dialogue. Names written small in the bricks and fog. Same script, same wrist, same catalog. We just try not to end as a quote in chalk. Try not to be a rumor when the neighbors talk. Same bench, same store, same curb, same log. Writing out another corner epilogue. Yeah. Last chapter of the day when the lights click off, when the delegate slammed and the night breathe cough. You can hear what the building really wanna say in the hiss of the pipe in the train all day. All the little plots played out to dawn. Who stayed 10 toes, who cut and gone, who slid in the DM, who stayed with the ring, who tried quick flips, who built they thing. City don't judge, it just keeps receipts printed in the cracks of the snow and heat. Tomorrow new faces on the same old square, same bus stop drama, same cold air. I just write what the avenue tattooed deep on the back of my eyelids when I can't sleep. If I fade tonight, let them read these songs as a footnote under everything that went wrong. Every block got a corner epilogue, little footnote under every dialogue. Names written small in the bricks and fog. Same script, same wrist, same catalog. We just try not to end as a quote in chalk. Try not to be a rumor when the neighbors talk. Same bench, same store, same curb, same law. Writing out another corner epilogue. Every block got a corner epilogue, little footnote under every dialogue. Names written small in the bricks and fog. Same script, same wrist, same catalog. We just try not to end as a quote in chalk. Try not to be a rumor when the neighbors talk. Same bench, same store, same curb, same law. Writing out another corner epilogue. Yeah, same corner. Turn the page. New day.
Rooftop clarity, looking at the view. City lights shrinking, feeling brand new. Noise fades out, wind blows clean. Rooftop clarity, seeing unseen. Above the chaos, above the fight. Finding peace in the middle of the night. Yeah. Climb the fire escape, rust on the hand. Leave the madness of the street land. Step on the guitar, black as the coal. Looking for a moment to heal the soul. Down below sirens, scream and shout. Arguments spilling, fear and doubt. But up here silence is the only king. Listening to the wind softly sing. See the skyline like a jagged teeth. Biting the moon from underneath. Perspective changes when you elevate. See the small things that dictate fate. Rooftop sanctuary, secret place. Running my own private race. Rooftop clarity, looking at the view. City lights shrinking, feeling brand new. Noise fades out, wind blows clean. Rooftop clarity, seeing unseen. Above the chaos, above the fight. Finding peace in the middle of the night. Remember nights plotting, big schemes here. Young and hungry, full of no fear. Pointing at buildings, I'ma own that. Talking loud in the baseball hat. Now I come up just to catch breath. Realize life is a dance with death. Ambition changed from gold to peace. Wanting internal wars to cease. See the pigeons roosting on the edge. Living simple on the concrete ledge. They don't worry about the stock crash. Just finding crumbs in the daily trash. Maybe they got the secret code. Living light on the heavy road, yo. Rooftop clarity, looking at the view. City lights shrinking, feeling brand new. Noise fades out, wind blows clean.
Rooftop clarity, seeing unseen. Above the chaos, above the fight, finding peace in the middle of the night. Yo, rooftop clarity, looking at the view. Rooftop clarity, looking at the view. Sun starts rising, painting purple sky. City waking up with a heavy sigh. Trash trucks grumbling, buses start roll. Back to the grind for the human soul. Take a deep breath of the morning chill. Hold it inside, force a will. Climb back down to the noise and heat. Ready to face the challenging street. But I keep the rooftop in my mind. A quiet place I can always find. When the pressure builds and walls close in. Rooftop clarity, let the peace begin. Ground level body, skyline mind, leaving the heavy world behind. Y'all, rooftop clarity, looking at the view. City lights shrinking, feeling brand new. Noise fades out, wind blows clean. Rooftop clarity, seeing unseen. Above the chaos, above the fight, finding peace in the middle of the night. Wind blowing soft, distant city hum, clear mind, trumpet fade.
Warning, high voltage. Don't step over the line. You touch it, you die. Third rail.
I'm living on the third rail, electric and raw. Define gravity and the physics law. Current running through the veins, 600 volts. Hitting like the lightning and the thunderbolts. Don't touch the track if you ain't grounded right. Lighting up the tunnel in the middle of the night. Power is the currency, respect is the fee. Shocking the system with the energy. I walk the subway line where the rats infest. Putting the survival instinct to the test. The danger is silent, humming in the still. The only thing in the city that is truly real. You step wrong once and it's lights out fast. Arrest of the future in the present and past. I channel the electricity, amplify the sound. The heaviest vibration in the underground. My lyrics got a charge, static on the mic, striking like a cobra, ready to strike. I see the sparks fly when the wheels roll by, illuminating the darkness of the concrete sky. We conduct business on a lethal plane, dancing in the acid and the freezing rain. It's high stakes gambling with a life to lose, singing the electric and the urban blues. Living on the third rail, electric and raw. Define gravity and the physics law. Current running through the veins, 600 volts. Hitting like the lightning and the thunderbolts. Don't touch the track if you ain't grounded right. Lighting up the tunnel in the middle of the night. Power is the currency, respect is the fee. Shocking the system with the energy. The yellow line is there for a reason, son. To separate the many from the chosen one. I crossed the boundary, step into the fire. Walking on the razor and the copper wire. The adrenaline pumping like a piston engine. In a different dimension, in a new extension. I'm fully charged up, battery at peak. Listening to the metal and the iron speak. You can smell the ozone burning in the air. A scent of the danger and the despair. But I feed off the voltage, drinking like wine. Everything on the track is officially mine. The system tries to ground me, shut the power down, but I am the generator of the town. Unstoppable force, meeting the wall, waiting for the empire to finally fall. I'm living on the third rail, electric and raw. Define gravity and the physics law. Current running through the veins, 600 volts. Hitting like the lightning and the thunderbolts. Don't touch the track if you ain't grounded right. Lighting up the tunnel in the middle of the night. Power is the currency, respect is the fee. Shocking the system with the energy. They say playing with fire get you burned alive, but playing with the rail is how we survive. I harness the potential, direct the flow, letting everybody in the station know this ain't a game for the weak or the frail. Riding on the back of the urban whale, the spark gap jumping, blue and white flash, turning the opposition into pile of ash. So keep your distance, stay on the platform unless you're ready to weather the electrical storm. Third rail logic,
deadly and direct, demanding the fear and the total respect. I'm connected to the grid, fused to the source, moving with a deadly and unstoppable force. Living on the third rail, electric and raw, defying gravity in the physics law. Current running through the veins, 600 volts, hitting like the lightning and the thunderbolts. Don't touch the track if you ain't grounded right. Lighting up the tunnel in the middle of the night. Power is the currency, respect is the fee. Shocking the system with the energy. Yeah. Shock treatment. Don't touch. High voltage.
Yeah. Rooftop meeting, city skyline glow. 3 of us deep, wind starting to blow. Money split wrong, trust starting to crack. Pete wants to walk, says he ain't coming back. Got a girl in the crib, I'ma do it legit. Jamal shaking head, you ain't built for that shit. Arguments rising, voices getting loud. 10 years running, together in the crowd. Pete's talking family, talks about the kid. Jamal talking paper, stacks that we did. I'm stuck in the middle, holding both sides. Crew fracture started, nowhere to hide. Crew fracture, loyalty on the line. One wants to leave, one wants overtime. Years of the grind now, hanging by a thread. Brotherhood breaking where the rooftops tread. Split decision. Brotherhood breaking where the rooftops tread. Split decision. Brotherhood breaking where the rooftops tread. Pete throws his pager off the ledge to the street. I'm done with this life, done with the heat. Jamal pulls the burner, you ain't walking clean. You take half the risk, you take what I mean. Hands on my chest, stepping between the beef till we figure this out. Put the heat beneath. Years flashing fast, first dice game we played. Group home breakout that the system decayed. Blood turned to water when the money got thick. Crew fracture ripping at the heart of the clip. Pete's eyes watering, Jamal's hands stay steady. Rooftop ultimatum, who gonna get ready? Crew fracture, loyalty on the line. One wants to leave, one wants overtime. Years of the grind now, hanging by a thread. Brotherhood breaking where the rooftops tread. The decision. Brotherhood breaking where the rooftops tread. The decision. Brotherhood breaking where the rooftops tread. Dawn creeping slow over the project lights. Pete grabs his coat, I'm out, good night. Jamal holsters slow, spits on the ground. Snake in the crew, now the circle not sound. I stay neutral, watching empires fall. Pete disappears into the morning call. Jamal recruiting, filling up the hole. Crew fracture finished, taking full control. Loyalty lessons learned up on the top. Brotherhood fractured like a falling star. Rooftop empty, wind blowing cold. Fracture crew story, forever told. Crew fracture, loyalty on the line. One wants to leave, one wants overtime. Years of the grind now, hanging by a thread. Brotherhood breaking where the rooftops tread.